Hmm. Yo, today is the last day. My beautiful hair. Tomorrow I'm gonna get rid of them. I mean, getting a trim. Oh my god. I'll lose my hair tomorrow. Not good. Ladies and gentlemen, today in this episode I am. Hold on, why am I talking like this? Alright, Juno Airdrop. The most anticipated airdrop of 2022. We all have been waiting for. The raw airdrop. Okay, let's do it. So, ladies and gents, first of all, if you're completely clueless about Juno Network, check out some of the videos I've already created. I'll try to link it, okay? It's on my channel. And I have discussed about Juno Swap yesterday, just real quick, what's happening. And I want to show you this tweet real quick before I get into the airdrop, all right? It's irrelevant, but it's important because it discusses the health, just a little bit, of the Juno network. You've seen the shenanigan, proposal 16 cost. So let's read this real quick by cosmoschain.juno. The point of the Juno drop was to prevent large centralized custodians of coins on behalf of users from getting an unfair share of governance tokens. This guy is just trying to weasel out of the spirit of the drop. Thankfully, community equal to governance equal to code. Interesting post. I'm not gonna give you my opinion, but just gonna read this real quick. The game. I don't mean it. I mean was an explicit rule at the beginning to exclude centralized custodians, or was Prop 16 submitted with the intent that it should be forfeited because there was no explicit rule, but you all forgot to put it on the exclusion list, regardless of the rules were clear or not. You all said we were the Ponzi scheme at first. When you submitted Proposal 16, did you think it was like an exchange? When you contradict yourself in this way, it seems to us that you have already determined to confiscate our assets and then look for a reason to do so. No, game. Come on. Stop gaming the system. Jack responded, the Juno community was founded on the idea of self-custody and by users who were fed up with the practices of centralized exchanges and custodians. The community, who this proposal originates from, the mob, believes that the amount of tokens that game was awarded in the stake drop is in violation of this founding principle, and they desire to fix what they believe is a mistake. Okay, what's up with this? The price drop you have seen was just a divergence between the will of the committee and the delay before we get the Unity prop out the door. That is coming soon, and then after that, the committee can decide the fate of these governance tokens. So if you haven't voted already on proposal 17 or 18, I believe, or was it 19? Man, it's hard to keep up. The latest proposal, okay? Check it out and vote. And that CCN put up asking for half the tokens, well, they already cashed out countless millions. So yeah, the Juno community will continue to have their voices heard by governance. Exactly my thoughts. Some people trying to argue. I'm not gonna go through all the responses. Some of them are crazy. Whales plus wash trading equals investors wrecked. Interesting. Prop 19, Venuti. Okay, so proposal 19. If the plan doesn't work out, please dilute the guy with another airdrop. The guy has no shame. Uh-oh, everything is said. Alright, just wanted to show you. Because Juno has been going through some hardship, right? And all the dips you see, of course, it's part of all the shenanigans, alright? Personally, I've mentioned yesterday that I will stick around, alright? Although, I plan on removing most of from the osmosis zone pulls. Absolutely no reason. It's just that I need funds for Cosmos, Chronos, and I plan on taking some funds out and putting it into the Juno swap. Alright? And I've also mentioned that I'm into a couple of these pools. Juno Atom, Juno UST, and I'm not too sure of the other ones. Alright? Just 3. Oh yeah, Juno Secret. However, Juno Secret is not eligible for the raw airdrop. Yeah, I'm gonna get to this in a second, right? So this is the Juno swap, liquidity pool. The incentives haven't started yet. We have been waiting on this for a very long time, and this is where the raw token comes into play, right? So raw has been announced, finally, alright? So these are some of the accounts you might want to follow. Juno Network, Juno Swap Dex. Then we have the, this is the Juno Swap, right? They have the Neta money, all right, store of value, medium of exchange, and unit of account is a part of a Juno network, as well as Raw DAO has been just created, decentralized autonomous organization governing the Juno Swap AMM. Okay. All right. So Raw is a brand new account, and I'm going to read this real quick. Okay. April 18th. So what is Raw? Raw is a token for Raw DAO supporting Juno Swap with the following utilities: governance token for the DAO, reward token for liquidity providers, vote on which pools get incentivized, staking rewards via the DAO. When Raw, claiming will be enabled May 1st, 2022. User will be able to claim their allocation immediately. Alright guys, so yeah, May 1st. And users, well, will be, claim window will last for 1 month and ends on June 1st. Unclaimed tokens will be sent back to the DAO for later use. Token supply and distribution. Raw total supply is 1 billion, broken down as follows. Someone pointed out about some confusion with the numbers. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm just going to read out as it is, okay? So 1 billion broken down as follows: 20% Airdrop distributed to community, 3.33% founding member, 6.67 founding team, 10% development, 20% staking rewards, and this too, okay? Liquid incentives, 35%, 25%. Yeah, I'm interested in Airdrop, liquidity incentives, and staking rewards. These don't matter to me much. Airdrop. The Raw Airdrop aims to reward strong hands and true believer of the Juno and Cosmos ecosystem. People who stake and provide liquidity on various Cosmos protocols for the longest period will be incentivized more than the ones present only during a single snapshot. Okay. Airdrop is divided in the following categories: Juno Swap LPs, that's 100 million raw; Juno Stakers, 80 million raw; Osmosis LPs, 20 million raw. Alright, so let me show you this real quick. Juno LPs, we're talking about this. Alright, on Juno Swap, all of these are Juno LPs. Alright, the next one, Juno Stakers. So if you're staking Juno and Kepler, right? Osmosis LPs, it's right here. So most likely it would be something that pairs with Juno. Alright, I believe it was Atom Juno, Osmo Juno, right? So you'll be rewarded if you're providing liquidity in those pools. And total to be distributed, 200 million raw. Juno Stakers. Airdrop for Juno Stakers is split between 2 snapshots. The first during the early stages of Juno Swap, and the second taken more recently to incentivize those who stake the longest, as well as newcomers to the community. Snapshot date, February 7th. That was the first one taken. They're taking snapshots on a random order. Okay. February 7th, 30 million raws allocation. April 15th, which was very recent. All right. So proportional formula. All right, I gave this. Filters, custodial addresses, and the delegation, no well cap. Juno Swap liquidity providers. Liquidity rewards are split into 89 snapshots. Wowzer. One every 10,000 blocks since Feb 7th, 2022 to April 15th. We gave every snapshot a score level based on how challenging it was to provide liquidity at the time. Days where Juno Swap was untested or where Juno price was struggling are given more points. That's interesting, right? So basically, just assuming, right? Since I've been providing liquidity since the beginning, all right, of Juno Swap, didn't even touch my liquidity. I've lost quite a bunch due to impermanent loss. So I hope I'll be rewarded for that. All right. All right, this makes sense. This is all the dates, snapshot dates right here. Talks about the dates and the blocks, quite a bunch. All right, and the pools. Only the following pools are included in the snapshots: Juno Atom, Juno UST, Juno Osmo, Juno Neta. Exactly, all the Juno pairs. Oh, there's no Juno secret, unfortunately. We decided to not reward pools with low liquidity, highly centralized token supply, or with low popularity. I see. Okay. Osmosis liquidity providers. All right, let's talk about this real quick. Airdrop for Osmosis liquidity providers has been split in 2 snapshots to incentivize both long-term and new supporters. Pools. One of the main Juno pairs are included in the airdrop: Juno Osmo and Atom Osmo. So personally, I've been providing in, well, Juno Osmo. All right, so and there's Juno Atom here, so I probably will get something for this. All right. Calculator. Full balances will be calculated and shared this week before the end of Coachella weekend 2. Nice. So follow Raw DAO on Twitter. Keep in touch. Stay up to date with the future developments. All right. So that's all we got for Raw, guys. All right. Let's see if there's anything going on the Twitter. Hello world. The best way to search on any kind of tokens to see what's going on, right? Trending and all that. Click on, well, search hashtag Raw. You might end up finding a lot of scams and spam and P&Ds, bad people. I get it. So you have to understand and also be able to filter through all these things. All right, dude. If you stake Atom during the snapshot, then you got Geno. If you stake that Geno, then you got Raw. Therefore, Atom stakers are being dropped. Makes sense. Basic tokenomics would suggest people sell Raw for Geno. Oh well, I'm not gonna read all this. Raw token. Tell me this is a scam. Yeah, see this? Raw token. Do not follow any random stuff you see out there. It doesn't make sense. This is our first message on Twitter. Let's live with the public airdrop Raw token. Some fan, right? Raw fan account. Could be. Alright, so make sure you're following the official accounts. Alright. This is the Juno swap. This is the Neta. This is the Juno network. And this is the Raw DAO. Four accounts for Juno swap. Alright. So I don't see anything else at this moment. Alright, I've read out what I needed to. So important things to keep in mind. May 1st, very close. Alright, we'll have 1 month to claim. Alright, once this happens, I'm going to create another video. I'll show you what I'm doing with the Raw tokens. Alright, so wait on this, wait on an update. And if you are providing liquidity, have patience. I told you, I'm still in Geno and I plan on stacking some more. It's just risky, but fortune favors the brave. Okay, I don't encourage people to do what I'm doing. Maybe follow along, stay on the side, watch me do. Or maybe just put some money and just play along and see what happens, right? So that's all I got for you. Until then, don't get wrecked. I'll see you in the next video.